And 3, 2, 1. I swear to God, if you do it deep, I will shoot you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Crits and Grits, a real-time.
You didn't need my help. The fuck up was within you all along.
I did need your help to fuck this up, Deeps, but I did it anyway.
A real Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition game
podcast.
The accursed realm of Georgia.
Thank you, Alex. With us tonight, we have our players here for an interview. We'll start with Abby, playing Entropy. What strategies do you use to diffuse high-tension situations?
See, the thing with interviews is you usually get, some sort of heads up, Gary. So, thank you for putting me on the spot. Let's see. Diffusing high-tension situations. Is magic missile allowed? If it is, then that's my answer.
And next up, we have Alex, playing Paul. Paul.
Yeah? Sorry, yes, sir?
What type of force would you say is too excessive on the job?
Oh, what type of force is too excessive? Well, that's all going to depend on what you mean by too and force and that long word. I would say the one that Luke did that one time, that was too excessive. He should have been more like Ben. That would probably be the more proper force. Definitely Vader's the most too much.
And next we have Jeff playing Wally. Wally, have you ever had to save a person's life?
I guess we kind of save each other's lives every day, right?
Steve, thank you.
Wally's words of wisdom.
I have just realized that we haven't done a Wally's words of wisdom for 5 episodes in true Wally fashion, or true stoner fashion, I guess. We have this great idea, and then
it was just the perfect time to weasel one in. See, that's the thing. Them not being reliable is even canon.
It's very Wally.
Jeff, do me a favor during this intro. Roll me a D4.
A what?
D4.
D4. Oh, roll a D4. Oh.
What's a D4? Jeez.
D's nuts?
Yeah.
I was for certain that I just got it, but that was a 4.
A 4? Okay, multiply that by 5. That's 20. You have gained 20 followers on Facebook for the store.
Oh,
you
snap.
So you are now up to a follower count of 120 followers.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And last but not least, we have Skate. Skate, yours is a 2-part question.
Oh, no.
How would you handle theft or vandalism? And what would you do if an intruder broke into the facility?
What can I clarify what the setting of the theft or vandalism is? Just on the street or of the store?
A place that you were protecting.
My emotional landscape is really the only place worth protecting. So I suppose I would respond to vandalism of my emotional planescape with calm and reasoned discussion in order to distract them while I cast some sort of spell to compel them to leave me alone. What was the second part of the question?
What would you do if an intruder broke into the facility?
Did they break into my sleeping closet specifically?
We pan out and we see Skate sitting in front of the desk with an interviewer just staring at him blankly. And the door opens, and in brought a unicorn wearing an eye patch and a security shirt. It looks like this one's got the job. Welcome to Shatterstar Security.
Greetings, Lord Shatterstar. I am SK8. I have worked for you in the past on the set of the Leto letters. I don't know if you recall. We fought zombies.
You weren't working for me. You were just there.
I was working in your vicinity, and I feel like my performance speaks for itself. I did convince one of the zombies that death was preferable to life, and it returned to...
Well, you got the job, kid. You're going to be training under a guy named Wally starting next week at the school. You're both going to be working security detail there.
I know Wally. I already work with him.
Good kid.
Yeah, sure.
And then that's where the title card rolls in. A little bit of recap last episode. Coach admitted to you all that the shop was going to close whether or not you all won the cash money or prize money because he owed so much just to keep the building and to keep it running. But Caroline stepped in and offered to buy the business and the building from Coach and, keep it under her name until Coach can pay the money back. Like, you all helping Coach under the condition that you become brand ambassadors for the Ferocious Felis again and become amateur adventurers. And also Entropy's dad is in jail. None of the lawyers are answering. Shit ain't good.
Did Coach know? Did Coach know we weren't going to be able to save the store, and he just wanted us to have like a good team building thing, or did he think that it would work?
No, Coach knew the entire time.
He made us bond for no goddamn reason.
He thought it would be a great note for you all to go out on as a team.
Okay.
But the thing is, you don't have to close up shop anymore. You got Caroline owning things for you right now. Well, everything's just in her name. She leaves the day-to-day to all of you. But yeah, Entropy's dad is in jail, and none of the lawyers are answering. And it appears he is wanted for the murder of Gilbert Thaddeus Morningstar, the son of the head of Morningstar Medical Solutions. And with that, we open up with you all back in the shop. It's the next day. Paul has ended his call with Lord Chatterstar about working security at the new school because some sick fuck has been breaking into the old school and using the football equipment and taking trophies and shit. And they want to prevent that from happening at the new school. Wally, you have uploaded your new Wally's Wisdom to Facebook, and there's actually a few messages and comments that have been posted about the recent exhibition and adventuring thing. Would you rather me read them out loud, or do you want me to send them to you to read?
I mean, you can send them to me. I would love to read them.
What's everyone doing while Wally is looking over phone, checking the Facebook messages and comments?
Is this the following day or is this still Friday night?
This is Saturday.
Okay.
SK would ask about Entropy's dad.
Have there been any leads in your father's legal proceedings?
Her eye just kind of twitches. No, apparently we waste a lot of money on retainers for lawyers that just go and, enjoy things that they shouldn't, instead of helping their clients. It's very convenient for them.
Well, their teeth are going to get crooked again, so I guess there's that.
Yes, well, they're probably all about to get fired anyways.
Well, I hope they keep their teeth straight. It'll help with job interviews.
Does the aboleth balls...
A retainer. Like for after you have
Oh my
braces.
gosh. I was like, is the aboleth nuts, does that give him, meth mouth? What? I did not follow that at all.
I assume it's funny. I never had bad enough teeth to have braces.
Oh, fuck you.
Must be nice.
I had the headgear.
Skate, I kind of want to fire you over that joke, to be honest. But I already accidentally said the mean thing about your singing yesterday, so I guess you can't keep your job.
True.
Oh yeah, you really did. It was pretty unnecessary.
I had a lot to drink, and I apologize. I know that does not excuse my behavior, and I should not have said that.
I appreciate your apology, Coach.
Now, Coach, just a question for you. So, you knew the shop was going under and still had us do the whole thing with the adventuring thing. Was that just to lower the debt, or?
That was 100% for you all.
Great. You could have chosen a less violent team bonding experience, I think.
I mean, we got money out of it, and the shop's not closing, so don't you consider that a win, Entropy?
Mm, I suppose it's a matter of perspective, and mine is that there are other ways, but it is what it is, and we've already done it. I just wish you'd been a little bit more upfront, so we could have strategized different things a little bit better.
Oh, I bet we're doing numbers on Facebook right now. Wally, ain't that right?
Wally is like holding Burnaby's like, oh yeah, you're a whole ass. See, look, this is what they're saying about you, dude. You're a whole ass wombat. Here, let's look at the rest of them. Okay.
Did we establish if spirit wombats have cuboidal poop or if it is some other 3D shape?
We said they were cuboidal coals.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Entropy.
Yes.
People think a lot of things about you.
Oh no.
You
Oh, Entropy has her own phone, and she's pulling it up.
All right, I will send you those comments.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
Hey, Paul, somebody out there really likes you in a very potentially problematic manner.
Oh, that's great. Like how scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the best and 10 being the worst. What would you say?
Advocating for violence against children based on their race.
Here we go, Coach. Looks like we have another offer for a sponsor. We can get the whole team in on it.
Well, what's the sponsor?
It looks like it's Minotaur milk. Looks like they have protein snack bars. That definitely sounds like it's right up Polly's alley. Oh, look, they're I love their little motto. If you want to get jacked, then grip one and suck it down. There you go, Polly. Sounds like you can get free protein bars.
Oh, love good protein, especially in handheld forms and varieties. Wow, that is a heck of a message there, Wally. Oh boy.
Wally had just shown that message to Paul.
All right, I'm gonna read the first message and then the one that Entropy just went over, and then I'll read the one that you gave to Paul.
Okay.
The one that Entropy read is Minotaur milk. We're releasing a new line of protein, BROTEIN, snacks. Are you a bad enough dude or dudette? We see you, Entropy, to represent us. Minotaur milk. If you want to get jacked, then grip one and suck it down.
Horrible, and I love it. So
Like half of it's not bad.
Nothing wrong with that, copy.
And the message that was sent to Paul was, Paul stands for everything that's right with the world today. He's not afraid to beat a dwarven child, especially one of the dwarven children I see constantly shoplifting from Leomon's fashion hut.
Gary, I know you wrote this, but you're reading this in the wrong voice.
Oh, shit.
May I? May I?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. That stands for everything that's right with the world today. He ain't afraid to beat a Jordan child, especially when them Jordan children see constant shoplifting and live in fashion hut.
oh my gosh, can I have the next one? Can I have the next one? Big titty goth witch mommy, step on me. Imagine, if you will, a neckbeard.
I won't.
The other two comments that were posted on this were, Why don't they let them kids win? The big
No.
titty one is a bad influence.
Yep.
And the last message is this man got a whole ass wombat.
You do.
The one that Entropy read, I laughed so hard I got lightheaded. That wasn't fun. That sucked. That's never happened before. That sucked.
What, the neckbeard bullshit?
Uh-huh. I got
No, it's
lightheaded.
too.
It sucked.
I knew exactly how to read it because that shit is too fucking real. That's why I never check Instagram anymore. Because it's like all over my friends' posts. I'm like,
It sounds like slobbering and.
The only other alternative is just their gal pals. Like, yes, I am bisexual. Please step on me. Like, I am gay for you. Like, that is the only alternative. There is no in between. It's neckbeard or your gal pal. There's no in between for those comments, anyways.
Can I check on? I guess, do we have like stones of far speech or something?
You have fucking cell phones.
Okay, I wanted to make sure in this fantasy
I don't
world
know why I
magic
said it
music-
like that.
Okay.
So yes.
Paul's gonna whip out his phone, which is very cracked, and he's going to text Shatterstar and say, "Hey, there was a message on our Facebook page for the shop and everything. Just so you're aware, I don't condone the beating of dwarven children. Not sure where that that meme, I guess, might have come from. I don't know what memes are. Sorry."
He sends you back a meme of like you clubbing the kid with your security baton, like ripped from footage of the event, and it has the same text as the entropy picture, and it says "fuck them kids" right under it.
He shows everyone in the shop and goes, "This is fine, right? This is okay, right?"
Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. Any publicity is good publicity.
Mm-hmm. That's what Mr. Leto says. Oh boy.
And then there's another meme circling around of like Amy Terminator walking towards Skate.
Don't step on me, please.
Is it the JoJo one?
Yes, it's the JoJo meme. She is just power strutting towards Skate, but instead of Skate walking in her direction, he is attempting to flee.
Yes, that is accurate. Teleport me anywhere but here.
Caroline is checking in with the shop as well, and she's like, "Well, I think you should all work on putting together maybe a highlight reel or something, or some demo videos to send to local businesses. You know, get some people involved. Take social media, get some more sponsors."
Maybe we should like not have me just braining kids in most of those pictures because self-esteem not great.
Polly, honey, I can get my PR team on that. We can.
Really?
I don't want to say rebrand you. You're great the way you are, Polly.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Oh boy, I'm just gonna have a sit here for a sec. And he just like collapses on the floor for a moment. Oh boy.
Are there any like educational or after school places? Because we could use that brain kids, like an educational type way.
Oh my god!
Put a stuff a book into his hand, swinging it at the child.
Exactly. We just swap out his weapon for a book. Great PR. Entropy's going to start Googling all of those surrounding businesses.
Caroline, is there meme metric data available already for the team?
Well, there may not be metric data that I can access at the moment, but let's see. You are an 801 unit, correct?
Yes, correct.
You may be able to still access the Sears meme metric data. Sears is one of the prominent companies in your world. It is your world's version of Amazon, and it's not Sears the way that it's spelled here. It's SEERS.
Okay, good. Then I can be less hateful toward them. Great, cool.
So I can access the Spears database. Metrics?
Yeah, the Sears metrics.
Okay. I guess, would that look like him just kind of his eyes rolling back in his head and kind of like dissociating for a few minutes, scanning the data?
Or you could just, do the biometric thumbprint on a phone.
No, I like that one better.
Okay, just like rolling. Okay.
Just like just mouth open static noise.
And as you look out on the street, you see a few other 801 units just stop in their tracks and like triangulate the,
We all have to do it at the same time.
and it amplifies the signal so you can reach the database. Yes.
Paul covers his ears as he's
Dial
doing
up.
that. Just like the high pitch frequency. Does a little bit of howling there.
So the metrics you're picking up for the memes is they're doing great in just like Covington, the tiny sphere of Covington. But that is just like a tiny drop in the bucket compared to what other memes are doing. And, your memes are reaching outside of Covington a bit, like people on fringe message boards out there.
Oh, good.
And, this has the potentials for spinning into an actual big internet meme.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes down the right pipelines.
Okay. Having seen that metric data, I feel like SK would kind of like devote the rest of the just like sit in a corner and just like furiously meme all over the boards, just memeing his heart out to try to get this off the ground because it's important to everybody else.
So you're just like grabbing images from the match and adding text, or like photoshopping other people. Okay.
And it's not good memes. No. Don't get it twisted. It is very much like procedurally generated. Like, well, this was funny with a different picture. We'll do the same thing with this picture. Just like mass produce memes.
So basically, what most memes are.
I mean, yeah. I guess if you really boil it down, then yeah. There's some heart to some memes.
Yeah, there is. I'm just jaded with memes these days.
I get it. It happens.
Back in my day, all you needed was like a funny face, and it was a good meme.
MS Paint, you were golden.
Now I gotta make a whole goddamn TikTok to get a meme off the ground.
Sheesh. The branding.
All right, so what's everyone up to? All Skate's working on memes. Caroline's telling you about like making highlight reels and demo tapes that released out there. There's also the Matter of Entropy's dad, Minotaur Milk.
Gross.
Look, it's a protein shake, and now they're making protein snack bars.
I would be reaching out to Minotaur Milk just to make sure it's not a bot, because if it's a legit offer, then it's a legit offer. I would be returning the message. Was it a message or a comment?
It was a comment, but they have a page you can message.
Yeah, I would be messaging the page and making sure that this is an actual offer. And letting them know if it is an actual offer, then I would love to see a sample contract and see what kind of partnership we might be able to strike up.
Okay. You send that message, and you just wait for the return on that message.
Yep.
Paul is getting up off the floor and going over to Coach and saying, "Hey, Coach, just wanted to touch base with you real quick. Remember when we went to the school and everything?"
Hey, Polly, the things that you are saying right now are very uncalled for, and I need to speak to you in my office.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm so sorry. Let's go hash this out in the office, maybe away from people that have prying ears. Good plan, good plan.
All right. Give me a
rest of the
second to
office.
roll a deception check for Coach.
Should I roll like performance or something?
I think it's going to be deception.
Yeah. I've still got +3. It's fine. It'll either be terrible or great. Well,
So if anyone wants to roll, You were originally going to have to beat a 14. If you beat a 5, you'll know something's up.
For what?
Insight, because Paul and Coach are.
Did you see my roll right there?
Say it out loud so we have it on the record for the listeners.
It's a nice little natural 20 on my insight right there.
Yeah, Coach and Paul are completely full of shit right now. But they.
Like, the moment those two try to be sneaky, Entropy's like, they fucked up something. Like, something is fucked up. Like, I know there's something wrong here. And her thoughts are not, what did they do? It's, did they do anything that is about to become my problem? Because if not, then I don't care.
This is a fuck up on a large scale, probably.
No, it'll be fine. It'll
Yeah,
be
you can
fine.
sense that this is a fuck up on a large scale. And it could snowball into a problem for everyone.
So were they going into the office?
Yes.
Entropy is going to wait until they go in and just use her key to follow them in.
So, Paul, Coach leads you to the office. All right. I don't think anyone caught on. We're good here, Paul.
Yeah, you think so? I'm sure we'll be fine.
Entropy can't get a read on us right now, Paul.
Entropy steps into the office.
Oh, shit.
Just a big old fake smile.
It's not what it looks like.
Paul.
And Paul, what does it look like right now?
It looks like I'm about to get reamed. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because do you know what you are good at, Paul?
Take it, baby.
You're good at a great many physical things. You do work hard with your training, and I hope you are proud of that aspect, which is why you need to leave things like lying and sneaking around and things like that to people that are more suited to that. What did you two do?
Paul was very disrespectful to me, like out in front of everyone.
Coach, she's gonna know. She's gonna find out sooner or later.
Yeah, she's just staring down Coach like, you are so full of fucking shit. Just like staring him down.
You remember how I told Paul that we had permission to go into the school and all that?
You didn't have permission.
No, we did not have permission at all. Paul stole a trophy.
So you broke and entered a school building, and then you stole a trophy from the school.
Okay, but to be fair, no one was there. It was a victimless crime. Completely, totally. No one would have known because like that school's gonna get demolished anyway. I think.
No, they were actually going to turn it into another tutoring center or something like that.
Good. We can get them as a sponsor for braining children.
They wouldn't have even needed that trophy. That trophy would have been, just lost in the weeds anyway. So really, I was doing them a favor.
Right. You realize, regardless of how you want to logic it out, it is still a crime.
Wait a second.
Great. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put on some gloves, clean off all of the fingerprints, and find a good dark time to return that.
Okay.
And then maybe it'll just blow over nice and easy.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then you need to never steal anything ever again, because I don't like it when this sort of thing becomes my problem.
Yeah, Paul, you need to never steal anything ever again.
And
because
you
that is
need to stop... Coach, you need to stop lying to Paul and not breaking into places that you don't have permission to be in. That would be great, because that would be just a huge PR nightmare, and I know you want to buy the shop back, and that won't work if everyone hates you too much to come to the shop and provide business.
Entropy, I just got one question.
Go ahead.
What's PR?
Public relations.
Oh.
Wait, what did Polly say?
He said Puerto Rico.
True.
I'm glad I asked.
All right, Paul. I thought it was Puerto Rico too, and I was like, "What's Puerto
Right,
Rico
yeah.
got to do with the shop?"
Her eye just
Permanent record.
twitches. Right. So consider it reputation, because once you start stealing things, people will assume you are going to steal other things, and it snowballs, and then nobody wants to hire thieves to repair expensive magical items. Get it?
Yeah.
All right, but we can't tell anyone else about this, right?
Of course, we're not fucking telling anyone else. This would be a nightmare if this got out. I mean, I already have to help you with this. What I need you to do is just get me some gloves and let me handle the rest.
There should be some gloves in the stock room.
And where did you get the trophy?
Above my fireplace at home,
Are you?
right in the living room.
Somewhere
Entropy's
real.
just like
So
staring at
simple.
him, like she knows he's for real, but like she's struggling with this, and she takes a few deep breaths.
Entropy, are you gonna be okay? You're not gonna.
She just turns around and walks out.
I'm so glad she did that. I thought she was gonna like divine smite us or something. Oof, that would've been scary. She's not even a paladin. That's even more scarier.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get brained.
No, we just do that to kids. See memes. I get them now.
She casts darkness behind her in the office, so just pitches them into darkness as she like kind of just fast walks out, like she's gonna go get this taken care of. But she leaves the darkness there for them, so they're in pitch blackness.
As she leaves, SK8's like excitedly gets up and is like, "Would anyone like to know about the memes that I've submitted? No? Okay.
Yes, Kate. Please tell us about your memes.
Meme traffic is up 1.05%. You're welcome. We're reaching areas of Eastern Rockdale. Nothing? Okay.
Caroline is just giving you a blank look. Like, she wants to be happy for you, but she knows those numbers aren't good.
Those are meaningless numbers.
And being from Rockdale, ugh.
That's what I got.
So next Saturday is the day that Kate and Paul are supposed to do a walkthrough of the school, and then the Friday after that is your first adventuring. So you have still a little over, or a little under 2 weeks before your next adventuring circuit.
I did want to add in real quick in that moment where Entropy followed Paul and Coach into the office, Wally used that moment to slip out of the store.
No bosses around. Yeah, time.
Is this a solo smoke
I will be
session,
back.
or did he text Drake up?
What day is this?
This is Saturday, the day
Saturday?
after the expo.
I don't know if he works on Saturday, but I would shoot him a message regardless.
He shoots you a message back. It's a picture message of him at a sporting event, like giant beer in his hand and a big smile on his face.
I flip him the bird with the joint as my middle finger, and I send that as a picture to him.
And he sends you like 3 pictures back to back. One is the beer full, one is him lifting it to drink, and then the third picture is the empty cup. And he's a kobold, so this cup is like massive to him.
That's a lot. Yeah, he's gonna be trashed.
Actually, it wasn't really a sporting event. It was NASCAR.
Spicy opinion,
I
but
just
okay.
chuckle and I put my phone away.
Okay, so yeah, Drake likes NASCAR, but he's not one of those NASCAR fans. He's one of the NASCAR fans who's like, yeah, it's about time they got rid of the Confederate flag here. Why wasn't it even here?
I was gonna wonder if he was one of those "I'm there for the event, not for the race" type dudes. Could not give a damn who that place is literally there just because it's a nonstop party.
He is there for both. He loves him some fast cars, man, and he loves him some beer. I guess we're moving on to Sunday,
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
the Lord's Day. Caroline hasn't checked in with your shop or anything. Entropy, you have gotten a message back about Minotaur milk, but you have also gotten 0 messages back from your dad's lawyers.
Well,
As
I mean,
for me-
Entropy shouldn't be the one in charge, anyways.
But has Entropy tried to spend any money in the past few days?
Probably. Are her credit
No.
cards?
Card or cash, Entropy?
It would have been card.
Yeah, your assets are frozen.
She would have had separate stuff from him though.
Everything is frozen at the moment.
Great.
They are freezing the family's assets, and there's people that come in occasionally throughout the day to look through the house for evidence. They don't spend a lot of time at your house looking for evidence, but they do pop in from time to time. They spend most of the time at your dad's house.
The daddy issues begin. Still no lawyers.
No lawyers, no assistant.
Entropy is plotting out what she's going to do to the lawyer, but not making any hard copies of her plans. It is all in her head.
And you haven't really heard anything from your dad in a couple days either. I mean, that's to be expected. He's ill.
Yeah, because they only get like one phone call or something, right?
I think that's a myth. I think they get more than one. I'm not entirely certain. I've never been to jail. Don't ask me. I had to bail my roommate out once, so I think it is more than one call, though. Wally, you probably got like a drunk voicemail from Drake saying, "Hey, this NASCAR been wall, man." Like, just slurred speech. You don't understand a word he's saying.
While he just chuckles and that's my boy.
But Entropy, there's also a text on your phone like telling you which jail your dad's in, and it is not a white collar jail.
Good, let him be miserable. He's inconvenienced Entropy at this point. Let him be miserable. I mean, there's not really much she can do, like, until Monday when she can get in touch with some lawyers that aren't high on aboleth nuts, then I don't know if there's anything she can do.
And Paul, you have probably another 5 days or so before your training skate on being a security guard at the school. So you have that going for you. We roll over to Monday, and still no call from lawyers. You do have. I forgot that you had the message from MINOTAUR yesterday, and it was basically a message saying, "Hey, glad to hear back from you. We are interested in a partnership. This is not a bot."
Good. She would get like a sample contract and see what all it entails so she could review it, and if she ever gets in touch with her lawyers, have one of them take a quick look at it.
So the contract is offering you a ton of free product. Just have their name on the like somewhere on your person during the adventuring, or they just want people to know that you're affiliated with Minotaur Milk.
Okay, that will get them social media posts, but if they want it on the uniforms on like a little NASCAR style patch or something anywhere, then they're going to have to sponsor the cost of that. That would be something Entropy would negotiate. Like they could do an even one where it's like, yes, products will post to social media about that, but if they want to do something that's going to cost money that Entropy cannot access right now, they've got to pony up.
And are you going to pass this info along to the rest of the team as well?
Probably just mention it in passing if we're being honest. The rest of the group is not the most business minded or really that minded, if we're being honest. Most of y'all chose intelligence as a dump stat. Let's just
Oh,
be
Wally.
honest here.
If you gave Wally a simple, hey, we might be getting a sponsor, he's like, oh, cool, that sounds great. Like that's the extent to which he's gonna like delve into it.
And Paul's biggest thing is going to be, oh, cool, we would get free stuff. I'm down for that.
In Entropy, you do get a call back, like, along with the contract, and the voice on the other end says,
Is this Entropy?
Yes, this is Entropy. How can I help?
Oh yeah, this is Max from Minotaur Milk.
Max, you sound exactly how I expected you to over the phone. How are you?
Great, how are you doing, Entropy?
Good. Did you have a chance to look at the revisions I sent over?
Oh yeah, we're good with the social media presence for now, if that's where you want to go. We're not looking to dump money into a team that we don't know much about yet. But we're willing to renegotiate after we see what you're capable of.
You know what? That's fantastic. We will take that and I will revise that contract to clarify that, and we can revisit it after our next victory.
That works for me. What flavor of protein bars are you looking for? Like hazelnut, chocolate chip crunch, raspberry?
Is she doing this with Paul or anyone else nearby?
If it's on a Sunday, she would probably be at home.
Okay.
Is there like a sampler type thing that you could send? Probably more chocolate than anything. I don't know.
What we're gonna do for you is send you over a nice pallet of protein bars. Nice healthy mix, strawberry, kiwi, strawberry kiwi.
A whole pallet.
Yeah, a whole pallet, different flavors. Probably more than one person can eat in a month. So
Right. Entropy is just like, ooh, SK8's living quarters just got a lot smaller. Yeah. Wonderful. And the shop's location is noted in the contract. So we'll just both get that signed. And, as soon as you're ready to send that over, just let me know and I'll make sure one of the guys are there to receive it.
someone's there to receive it, right?
Yes, as long as you give me at least like a vague delivery window.
It'd be a shame if no one was there to receive the package.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Tell me when it will be delivered and I will make sure that there will be someone there to receive it. Well, technically, yes,
Make sure
there's
someone
pretty much
immediate
actually
there to
always
handle
someone
the
there.
package. Yeah.
Yes, there's pretty much always someone there now that I think about it.
All right, I guess send your beefiest dude to handle this package.
Yeah, absolutely. I will make sure that the receiver of the package is plenty strong. And now, Entropy's like, receiver, was that what Polly played? That's a football position, right? Is that what Polly was?
Paul was
Yes.
there on Monday to receive the shipment of protein bars.
I don't know. I mean, the schedule would have already been made, but I was just like, SK8 and Coach live there, so there is always at least two guys there to receive stuff.
Right, but we move on to Monday. No contact from the lawyers or anything.
These bastards.
How's my meme traffic doing, Gary?
Your meme traffic is still doing just about the same. Your team hasn't really done anything new since the exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how meme life cycle works. It's dead in a few days. Unless it's a really good meme, then it lasts forever. But your team's got to do something more meme worthy than bring in some kids.
I mean, that's pretty meme worthy, but okay. That's I understand.
I mean, remember the seal clubbing meme that was like forever ago? Yeah, that was around for a long ass time.
And what are kids but really just bipedal seals,
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll me a performance check for how a newly created baby seal beam featuring dwarven children does.
That's a dirty 20.
Yes.
Damn.
You're putting up some Call of Duty numbers right now.
Oh my gosh. Does he just like hyperimpose a picture of one of the kids over a seal getting clubbed?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
Getting
Fuck
more
them
and more
kids.
violent.
Fuck them kids.
But Entropy, your father has requested that you visit him at the jail. Do you want to bring any of the employees with you? You're allowed to bring as many as you want.
I don't think SK8 will make it through the metal detectors.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, then if you think he will make it through, he is the most tolerable of everyone that works there in Entropy's opinion.
I'm full of non-magnetic ferrofluids, baby.
God damn it.
And he is not one of the Tweedles or Coach with the hoochie daddy shorts that I'm assuming he continues to wear. This has just been my assumption, is that he discovered hoochie daddy shorts and just that is what he wears now.
Yeah, no, Caroline managed to hook him up with like a good vendor that has
My assumption was correct. Okay. Yeah, Entropy will take SK8 to go visit her dad, I guess.
like the two of you are sitting across from your dad in this like there's that glass paint separating you,
Mhm.
and there's not really phones there like you see in the movies. It's just a little speaker in the center that you can hear each other through. And your dad just says, "Well, hello, Entropy. Was there any word from my lawyers?"
No, you hired a whole bunch of what's a good word for them? Fucking degenerates.
Did you try waving money in their face, Entropy?
I couldn't even get through. I had to pass on a message through an assistant's significant other. I'm still not sure it got through because all of them, as I said, are fucking degenerates and they're all out there high on aboleth nuts. Which doesn't even sound appealing. Like, just do cocaine like a regular person.
Aboleth nuts are a hell of a drug, Entropy, but I may be able to take reins from my cellmate, Arcaniac. He's a pro at this whole prison thing, so he's offering to give me a course in running my business from the inside. I just need to find some way to produce a steady flow of snacks for him and the gang.
Entropy is just giving him the most deadpan stare, and she's quiet for a long moment, and then she says, "Are you already his bitch?"
But no, Arcaniac is...
He sounds like a supervillain, and it sounds like you're already his bitch.
No, actually, Arcaniac is very asexual. Like, just the thought of sex grosses him out. He runs things on the inside here because he has this whole snack empire, because honestly, the food Entropy is just trash.
Well, you should have thought about that before you hired a bunch of degenerates as your lawyers. And, a total flake for your assistant. He has now completely ghosted everyone. So that's going to be fun to deal with if I ever get to see him again. Um just give me a list of snacks or something and tell me how I'm supposed to get them in. I'm sure there's some legal way to do it. There's like a commissary or something, right?
Yes, something like that. But Entropy, have you ever had an...
Are you kidding? Of course I've had Oreos.
I had my first Oreo the day I was booked, Entropy, and let me tell you, I am hooked. They are delicious. But I think Arcaniac and his boys are looking for something a little more filling. I think they're looking for something with to help them eat their macros.
Toffee nut double stuff Oreos or something?
Point of order, Entropy's dad. Good afternoon. I am unit designation SK8. I believe we've met before when you visited our place of employment. But as it so happens, we have recently been sponsored by Minotaur Milk, which, as I am told, contains many of the complex carbohydrate sugars and amino acids that organic life forms need to form muscle tissue. And he's very proud of himself for contributing.
Is that one of those macros they've been talking about?
Yes, I believe you're referring to macronutrition, which is coordinating the amount of carbohydrate sugars, amino acids, and protein, and fats one ingests for maximum muscle growth.
Will this get them those gains that they're looking for?
If you're going to continue with this, then I am not going to be the person you continue this through. You understand? You do have a husband you can, employ in this way. In fact, you already technically work together, so it'll just be like what you would do outside of work.
Entropy, I don't believe I can do what we do outside of work. Oh, actually, I believe they have an area for that, yes.
I don't care about that part. I am not here to...
Entropy, I am just trying to make light of the situation. This is very bleak, and somebody just need Arcaniac.
Yeah, he sounds like a supervillain. Why did he name himself? Did they give him that name here? Like, I really would like to know so that I know he's not actually just sort of a supervillain. Like, does his brain show or something? Like,
his Arcaniac is tattooed across his chest, and I believe he was a well-known magiterrorist.
I don't even know what that is.
Using magic to commit acts of terrorism.
Was the one behind the Magic Olympic Game explosion, sir?
No, he was the type to play those weird games with his victims. Like, oh yeah, solve this puzzle and you can walk free. If you don't solve it, the place explodes.
Cool. So you're trying to help a terrorist with his in-prison snack empire.
Well, yes, he's going to teach me how to run my business from the inside. Because he has his own distribution network out there on the outside. Actually, now that you mention Abla nuts, I believe his group dabbles in that. That's another brand of snack food. Am I correct, Entropy?
She just leans forward, just hard eye contact. Dad, I love you, but we're done talking about aboleth nuts in any capacity. I have been running around since Friday, really, trying to get you out of prison, and then I come here. You now apparently not butt buddies, but very fond of your terrorist jail mate, prison mate, whatever you want to call him. And you want me to get snacks into prison for you.
Yes. So that I can run my business from inside to get out?
They froze all of our assets.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So you can understand I'm not very happy with you right now. Because they froze my assets too, even the ones separate from yours.
And he just kind of slumps over in his chair, and he's at a loss for words.
Are the snacks going to fix my assets?
They could, Entropy. I don't know. It'll help me get started on getting things running.
I will talk to Thesis, see what we can do.
Thank you, Entropy.
But I am not making any promises. And maybe a collect call from the jail from one of their top clients would go a lot further than me passing on messages through an assistant's girlfriend.
Oh, I believe I just got my phone access today, Entropy. Arcaniac has a cell phone.
Where
Did you
does
know
he
that?
keep his cell phone, sir?
He keeps it under his pillow.
Ah, deceptively simple hiding place.
Yeah, they don't really check under your pillows. Arcaniac taught me how to make a shiv, and I keep one under my pillow.
That's exciting.
Wonderful. I'm glad you're having a great time in jail.
Oh yeah, Arcaniac and the boys are great. We're actually going to use the license plate stamper that they gave us here to make our own vanity plates for when we get out.
Entropy's already standing up and walking away. She's done with him. She's done with him. Done. Gone.
SKA will hand him an index card with just SKA written on it. Be like, give me.
Contact me about the Minotaur milk.
Has no other contact information.
I love him so much.
Just my designation.
We cut back to the store, and this is going on while they're away at the prison. Drake has shown up, and he's hanging out with Wally. They're probably, sharing a J in the back, a barred cigarette behind the place while Entropy is gone, and Coach is probably just like chilling in the office. Caroline is not there today, but Paul, Coach, and Wally are. And Drake just kind of looks over to Wally and says, "Hey, yo, man, how things going over there with Entropy and her dad?"
I think he's in like prison, man.
Oh, dang, what did he do? He was coaching us for as far as I know. He was in the stadium the entire day.
I think he like, oh, what was it? What'd she say? He like killed somebody stealing? No. Yeah. I don't know. It's something like that. Somebody died. I think something got stolen too. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening here.
Yeah, that's looking weird, man. Right? You don't think Ball's gonna catch us out here, do you? Or should we go?
Oh,
Should we go ahead and start
eh,
spraying on a little bit of cologne now so he doesn't smell that on us? Or can you still do that? I don't even know, man.
we don't need that. Nah, man. It's nature. It's just it's always good. It's nothing to worry about.
You're right. There ain't nothing to worry about. Maybe Paul should worry about us. Am I right? No, I'm kidding. Though we would never jump on.
Nah, he's an all right dude. All right, bro. I'll be in a second. You head in real quick. I'll delay it so it doesn't look like we were hanging out here together.
All right. I'm just gonna probably stop by Snowcut Hut, get myself a snow cone before I go back to work.
All right, man.
Yeah, got a little snow cones, man.
That's good stuff, man. You go enjoy it.
All right. And Drake walks
The
off.
moment he's out of sight, I pull out a can of like ozone and I spray it all over myself.
And Paul, you probably see Drake like doing that quick walk by the front of the shop, just walking away.
He does wave at him, even though he's pretty sure he's not going to notice. It looks a little dejected, but I guess just waits a moment until his coworker comes in.
Yeah, so a few minutes later, I'd come like walking in one of the back doors, or coming in the back door of the store.
I'm pretty sure Paul could probably smell him as he comes in with the ozone.
Nah, man, that's the point of ozone.
Okay.
You don't smell it.
That's maybe the lack of smell. No, that's a little bit too much. No,
The ozone?
it's a spray though. I'm guessing that
I have learned from stoners that they keep cans of ozone around to spray it on themselves because it eats up the smell of any sort of cannabinoid that they have smoked recently.
But ozone has its own smell. You smell like a different thing.
But
That's
it dissipates
incriminating.
quickly. The thing is that it
Okay.
dissipates pretty quickly
Ah.
once you're in like an open area. Yeah. If it's concentrated, I also learned this because we had to ozone my in-laws' apartment one time.
Learning science facts. Well, that's something.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
Ozone's fun, but don't breathe it because it'll kill you.
Wonder science with
Your lungs-
Polly.
Your lungs don't love it.
Nope.
Well, there goes Drake. Wonder when everyone's coming back. Coach, do you know when Entropy's supposed to be coming back?
Oh man, she's at jail, right?
She went to jail?
Yeah, she went to see her dad at the jail, man.
Oh, God.
That's blending Coach and Wally or Coach and Drake.
Stepping inside, Wally's just like, Entropy got arrested too?
Right? Oh, God. Why
No.
go Scooby Doo there? Damn it.
All right, boys. You know Entropy did not get arrested. What would they even arrest Entropy for?
Stepping on people, according to the memes.
Oh, that's a meme. It doesn't mean that she actually steps on people.
Paul immediately looks over to Wally to like just be reassured about that or not.
Not all memes are true, Paul.
I don't actually hit, baby seals with books or whatever that look like dwarf kids. I guess that's right.
But you have beaten a dwarf child before.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, damn. Do you think Entropy got arrested for beating dwarven children?
I mean, she's not the one that beat dwarven children or did anything that they weren't supposed to do. So why would she?
She totally chill touched the hell out of two of those dwarven kids.
Yeah, no, but it was all fun and games, maybe?
Hey, Paul, weren't you beating the hell out of those kids?
Yeah. I guess so.
Wally gives like a little high five to Burnaby. Got him.
Oh, God. We're going to be known as that shop that brains kids. No, maybe there's a demographic out there that doesn't like kids.
Probably those delinquent kids that don't like other kids. What are the what do they call them? Dirtbags?
Yeah, dirtbags, I guess. Maybe.
Rags.
It's around this time where Entropy and Skate are back in town.
Are we both headed back to the shop at the same time?
I was gonna say you were free to head to wherever you would like.
I got nowhere else to be. Entropy.
Yeah, Entropy would have been trying to call her other dad on the way home.
Okay, so still talking to him.
Yeah, you managed to get through to Thesis, your other dad.
Yeah, so she basically just goes off on him, saying that, fuck, I keep mixing up their name. Thesis is the one not arrested, right?
Thesis is the one not arrested.
Okay, yeah. So she calls Thesis, going off about how, like, ungrateful Almond is being, like how he now has a new best friend, terrorist, and is just like relaying basically everything in all of her frustrations and basically just venting at him, and telling him, that's your husband, you figure it out. They froze my assets. I'm done with this until there is something more I can actually do, because right now she's just spinning her wheels, stressing out, and getting nothing done. And it shouldn't be her job anyways.
And Thesis accepts the job of, helping Almond get out of jail. Or at least, seek legal help.
Yeah, I mean, Entropy can't do much. Her assets are frozen.
And Thesis also lets you know that he has been reaching out to lawyers too, but it turns out that since your assets are frozen, like all Thesis's assets, your assets, Almond's assets, since all those are frozen, the lawyers want nothing to do with you.
I thought that was the point of having lawyers on retainer, though. Like, they're technically already paid, right? Isn't that how it works? Or am I misunderstanding?
Yeah, but it's less of a money issue and more they see this as their chance to jump ship.
Great.
Well, while she's on the phone, SK8's going to come in and be very excited. Great news, everyone. I believe that we can assist Entropy's father by distributing the Minotaur milk that we have been given for our brand deal to him and his prison friends.
Oh, that's good. Did we go pick? Were we supposed to pick that up today?
Getting delivered today. Entropy said something about needing someone to stay here to receive the delivery.
Well, okay. I could stay here. Probably big delivery. They probably want someone big and strong to get the
Sure.
package. Yeah.
Seems like it would be a big load of Minotaur milk. And Paul, you're a large enough man to move that.
I am. I can pick up, large loads and handle them with care.
Of course.
Nothing wrong with large lads handling large loads.
That's when
Exactly.
Entropy walks in. Just like staring.
Just shutting the phone as she hears Coach say that. Just going from angry to more angry.
Hey, Entropy, when are we taking that big load?
Are you mocking my father?
Whoa, Coach.
There's
that's-
supposed to be that big load of stuff coming on that truck today.
Was that today?
Yeah?
Right. Well, one of you can take that load then. Because it is not going to be me.
Hey, Entropy, should I just give you the day off?
I walk in and you're all talking about receiving big loads. Imagine if a customer had just walked in. I'm going to take the day off, but I want you all to pretend I'm still here so you don't say stupid shit like that when a customer walks in.
Oh, hey, before you go in, Fee, I do have to give you something, that thing we talked about over the weekend. So, don't leave for the rest of the day just yet.
Paul, maybe you should make that a dead drop.
Why would I kill somebody? I'm not killing anybody else.
No,
Why does someone want me to kill people?
Dead. I'm not talking about bringing in kids. I'm talking about you just drop the trophy somewhere and then she walks by and picks it up.
The what, Coach? The what?
What trophy are you discussing, Coach?
No trophies. There's no such thing. Whoever heard of such a thing? That's a crazy word.
Entropy's just like staring at him like, the one that I already got out of your house?
Wait, what?
Do you know how easy Mage Hand makes it to break into people's houses? I already got that, so you're no longer liable.
Oh, thank God. I can talk about that trophy.
No, pretend I'm still here, but also I'm not, so don't talk about it ever.
Got it. Won't
I know this is confusing for you, so take a deep breath and repeat after me. There is nothing to talk about.
There is nothing to talk about.
Right.
Not even
Pretend there's a customer at all times in the lobby, and just be professional.
There's not a customer, but I will pretend to do that. Yes. Okay. On board.
Yes, just assume one is going to walk through at any time because that actually does happen, believe it or not. And I'm going to go. And she's just going to walk out.
Later, boss lady.
As you're walking out in the front lobby, you see a buff Minotaur in a sleeveless shirt standing there.
Are you the one with the big load for a big, strong man?
Yeah, that's me.
Perfect. Polly!
Paul immediately rushes out. Yes, ma'am.
This man here has a big load for you.
Oh, great! I can't wait to get the big load. you want me to pull around back for it?
Yeah, just
Are you comfortable
park it in the back
picking up
door.
the load in the
No.
back?
Yeah, just park around back. Load it up in there.
Yeah, we take loads in the back all the time. That's the best place for it. You don't do it through the front door, especially for a large load. If it's too big, the customers will be a little worried about it.
This bit may have gone a little bit too far.
Nah.
What are you talking about?
It has hopped the rails at this point.
Yeah.
Gary started it.
For a little while, a train that's gone this far off the rails is still a method of transportation, but it quickly becomes dangerous.
A scary method of transportation.
But with that, SK will pat Polly on the back and give him guidance so that he can add a D4 to any load taking rolls that he needs to.
This is the kind of shit that happens when you turn a character that I play into the voice of reason for an entire group of people. I hope you realize that is what has happened.
The rest
And
of
it was
the group
not a great choice.
control themselves.
You're all walking to the back, and you see Drake like heading back to the back again, and then quickly veering away when he sees that it's the whole group and not just Wally.
Oh, Drake, great. Hey, you want to give us a hand?
Real busy right now, man. I thought it was time for second break, but it's still first break ain't. It ain't time for second break yet.
No, that's very...
You on the clock right now?
Yeah, you don't want to work off the clock?
You on the clock right now?
No, I ain't on the clock right now. You think I smoke on the? I mean, take breaks while I'm on the clock, man. No, I clock out and I take my break. But I guess it ain't time for second break, so see you break 2.5 off.
Yeah. Sure, I have no idea what he's talking about.
He likes to take breaks, or who doesn't like to take breaks?
And he just quickly walks away. And you see the truck pull around back, and like this pallet is massive. Like the pallet is probably tall, about as tall as Wally, and it's just packed with protein bars. Like it just says Minotaur milk protein bar on the packaging, and the BRO is capital while teen is lowercase.
I just keep getting Torg vibes from these guys. Torg!
Minotaur milk.
Minotaur.
Oh my gosh, tell me one of the flavors is like oatmeal raisin cookie, because I remember that little side quest with Tiny Tina.
They got any flavor you could look for there.
Minotaur milk. If you want to get jacked, grip one and suck it down.
Nope, still don't like it. Still don't like it.
So, where are we putting this? Do we have enough room back here, Coach?
I don't even know, man. I can probably get through like 5 of those bars before I gotta call it a day. That's a lot of food.
I don't think these are supposed to be like full meal replacements all the day long.
They're not. I was gonna replace the nutrient sludge I was enjoying the skate with some of the, mix it up a little bit.
But don't completely replace. Coach, are you getting any vegetables or anything?
No,
Coach, these are a great source of like an in-between meal like protein, but you really need to have a lot more like vegetal components to your diet to balance it out.
Right, this is for recovery and replacing things lost during workout. You don't want to.
Hey, skate. We still got that jar of pickles in the fridge.
That's not a vegetable either, but electrolytes are good from the juice.
I can't digest it, so if you haven't eaten it, then yes.
Yeah, see, it's a cucumber, so it's a vegetable.
Hey,
Was.
remind me to text Entropy later that we need to make sure the coach has some vegetables every once in a while.
Entropy has no money.
Also,
Coach is on his fucking own.
Piece problem.
What was that again? Sorry.
I said I love that managing every aspect of all of our lives is her problem. Like, Coach's diet isn't good. We should introduce that.
I was literally like, I want Entropy to be like the assistant manager, so it's not like that much, and then it became way more than that.
You're the assistant manager, but you're the one who just does everything because the manager is inept.
Just the whole ass voice of reason, and not the best choice for it. because Entropy is being played by me. So like,
Well, you also have Caroline helping you run the shop now that she technically owns it and, needs to see some profit.
yeah, she's not going to assess Coach's dietary needs,
No.
though.
Yeah, no.
When was the
No,
last
she is
time
too
we had
busy
actual-
for that. What was that?
Just spitballing. When was the last time we had an actual customer?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Probably the day before.
Okay, so there was some like Saturday or Sunday.
Sunday business.
Yeah, today is Monday, so you're still getting customers coming in. It's just not very frequent.
Okay.
Especially if you continue talking about taking big loads when a customer walks in. Like,
Actually, you did see a small uptick in customers after the Entropy and Paul memes have hit the internet of, fuck them kids.
I did it. I'm contributing.
child-free movement is big, man.
And, Caroline's still putting the feelers out with some daycares or child services for the brain in your kids.
I love it. I like that. I was like, yeah, I'll have Entropy look into it. And it's like, no, the shop owner is now looking into making a braining kids thing as a serious sponsor opportunity.
Look, Caroline sees opportunity. She takes it.
It's desperate times trying to turn a profit on this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm here for it. I love it.
Caroline is one of those can-do people. She will make something out of nothing. But the business motto of the Ferocious Thelis is innovation is dead, so we just give you the same stuff again.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, fair.
Wonderful.
You have your protein bars now.
So we spoke to the lawyers, we spoke to Entropy's other dad. No lawyers yet. We got our big load delivered. We met Entropy's
back.
dad. Yes, thank you, Alex. That's true. It was delivered.
We got what, 120 followers on Facebook?
Yeah, you got 120 followers on Facebook.
We got a meme presence going on.
Yeah. Caroline is pushing that brain your kids marketing plan.
The trophy's been taken care of.
Yeah, trophies being taken care of.
Yeah, so Entropy was just going to go in the middle of the night and replace it. Put the trophy back. Yeah.
You need help?
I mean, I feel like one shadow sorcerer is a little bit more stealthy than multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she would trust SK8, but this is a 100% stealth mission. So she's just gonna do that real fast on her own.
I'm not even going to make you roll for it. You managed to slip in there, put the trophy back, get back out.
Yeah, I feel like it
Because-
would not have been the first time Entropy has broken into a school.
Because, I mean, your shadow sorcery would help with getting in there, but also they're posting security guards at the new school instead of the old school. So they're just completely ignoring the old school because they're like, they can break in, take anything they want from that, but we don't want those sick fucks coming into this school.
That's fine. Yeah, and I mean, thinking about it, like, Mage Hand is kind of cheaty. Like, you can just summon your Mage Hand, like, on the other side of a door and unlock it from the inside. Like, if you really think about it.
That does seem easily abused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Entropy would absolutely abuse that if she needed to. Like, I'm sure there's, like, laws about it, so it's still, like, technically breaking and entering to an extent, but, like, she has employee files, so she already knew where Polly lived.
And I'll tell you a bit about how Forensics works.
I'm so proud of myself.
Forensics, oh no.
So, Forensics is able to track the signature behind a spell cast. So, like, the signature behind a spell is similar, like, it's somewhere between a fingerprint and handwriting. Like, there's parts to your magic signature that are just things that you can't change because that's, how you were born. But there's other parts of your magic signature that you can change, like the incantation, how you write, or like the somatic components, different things that you do to put your own twist on the spell to help you better cast that spell. Like, kind of like how some pitchers are like, yeah, I only throw curveballs, and some are like, I throw sliders. That's sort of how a mag signature works.
Gary,
If that
I
makes
challenge
sense.
you to name one single pitcher.
Uh, uh,
You got this, man. I have faith.
is it Freddie Freeman?
I don't
Is he a
know.
pitcher?
Freddie Freeman is.
Does it have to be
Captain Marvel
baseball?
Jr.
Freddie Freeman, he's a baseball player. What does he play? First baseman. Ugh.
Fuck.
Okay, that's really close.
Womp womp.
I
You
don't
tried.
know enough about baseball, but okay.
You put up a really pretty stout guess. Good job. Way to go.
But yeah, that's how forensics works, is, detecting magic signatures. Like, you might be able to copy someone else's magic signature if you're adept enough with, like, first level spells, second level spells, that kind of stuff. But you would have to know how they cast their magic, and there's still some, like, very fine points that you can't tweak on your spell. So there's those little bits of your personality still in that signature.
Entropy returning it would have been very careful to not use any magic if she could get away with not magicking.
Yeah, no, this was probably a simple walk in, drop it, walk out.
Yeah, and there's no way she didn't get a magic lockpick, or not a magic lockpick, but a lockpick set at some point just to fuck with.
Yeah,
So,
but- And, they wouldn't even look for a magic signature if they didn't feel like a spell had been cast.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it looks like the window was just smashed out. No one cast magic here. We're just going to check for fingerprints.
Yeah, and Entropy's charismatic enough. She figures she totally just found that and thought she was doing the right thing by returning it.
Oh, no one's even stopping you. You got
Yeah.
in and out.
That was her plan,
Right.
if anyone did.
So, with all that said and done, I think that's where we'll wrap this one up. We do have a question this week, and now I have to go track that down. It's a question from Cameron, and it's a good question. I just want to get the wording of the question right.
Hi, Cameron. How you doing? Thanks for the question.
Thank you for listening, Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron.
Yeah, it's pretty great, man. You're an all-around great guy doing that.
Is this Cameron who swallowed a bass guitar?
No, different Cameron.
Okay.
Also, big shout out to Horton, who has been a big help with a lot of the podcast stuff, and also throwing in those emails for us. But the question from Cameron this week is, actually, it's a two-part question. One part for me, one part for the players. So we'll start with the part for me. Walmart. What section of Walmart is most hazardous? And I would say that Walmart, that particular one that they fought in episode 4, the most hazardous part would probably be like some of the rusty tools over in the appliance section. Like, yeah, I know the Walmart in our world, they probably cleared all the merchandise out, but the way I see it in my head for this fantasy Walmart is they just left the shit in there and opened up a new Walmart. Garden section is also a tie for the most hazardous section in that Walmart. Because, overgrown, all kinds of shit there. The second question is for the players. Rather than Walmart, which corporate store would you want to fight in the most that would benefit your fighting style?
Ooh.
Bass Pro Shop.
Did you speak with animals on some of the fish there?
Oh man, I would be talking to fish. I would be like using so much camping gear. They have so much camping fuel. Oh my god. I can make little mini fires all over the place. So cool. And Burnaby could go set them off himself. It'd be awesome. The whole place could be cleansed with fire. It'd be great.
Who wants to go next?
I was trying to think like something. So it's not as much physical fighting as spell slinging, but also using darkness as a shadow sorcerer. So something with a lot of aisles that isn't always the easiest and or something that would put an opponent directly at a disadvantage. So like the furniture section of an IKEA, because you can just blind someone and then dodge, and then they don't have that much ammo to throw at you because what are they going to do? Throw a whole ottoman?
I thought for certain she would have gone with old Hot Topic.
That would have worked too. My other answer would have been something like a museum, because other people would feel a lot worse about busting expensive artifacts than Entropy would.
I know I would. That'd be sick.
Yeah, she can play
I
on that.
don't know. Entropy's broke now.
But yeah, but it's temporary. It's temporary. It's fine. It's temporary. It's not always
Super.
going to be like that.
Super temporary. So for SKA, you might foolishly think it was something like a Hot Topic, but it's actually something like Earthbound Trading Company that you can buy lots of different crystals and like tarot cards and stuff at.
Earthbound even around anymore?
Their website says yes. When I Google corporate stores that sell crystals, hit number 3, Earthbound Trading Co.
Wally thought he was going to say Radio Shack.
Yeah, I was gonna say something along those lines. Like,
At her Guitar Center or something.
That is racist.
what about Paul?
What about Paul? I'm so glad that you saved me for last. Because I definitely A, had something planned, and B, definitely don't have to come up with something on the spot at all. But based on the events, especially of this last episode, I would say Dix.
Beautiful.
But it actually does work though, because Paul is a former football hero.
Yeah.
He's a sports guy. So of course Dix would be the perfect fit for Paul.
Exactly, yeah. It's his background and everything that he would be pulling in from. There's all sorts of sporting equipment on the wall, and it's also a penis joke. So that
Dix
fits into the Dick's fit. Yeah, true. That fits into the sophomore humor of Paul.
All right, listeners, if you want to save us from ourselves, just shoot us an email at critsandgrits@gmail.com, critsandgrits@gmail.com, or you can message us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, follow some of the people that have helped us out so far. Like our good buddy Tithus, you can follow him on twitch.tv/Tithus, or his podcast, Technicolor Trainwreck. Also, there's Becky. You can follow Becky on twitch.tv/SugarPuns. Does some great art. Now that Bleach is back, it would be a great time to look at her Bleach art, because there's some Bleach Aqua Teen Hunger Force stuff that's fantastic. Also, yeah, I'll show you some of the stuff later. Follow Jess on twitch.tv/Jess Panda, or follow Momocon on any of their socials on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace. I'm gonna keep saying MySpace until Momocon makes a MySpace, so just deal with that. Also, Kyler, our favorite sometimes DM, can't wait to play it with Kyler again. You can follow him on Fishing After 5 on YouTube, and I can't forget our good buddy Jay. You can follow him on twitch.tv/Rush918, or Ducky on twitch.tv/DuckyPlease. Now, it was great hanging out, listeners. Everyone, give a...
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
I'm trying to think of a new way to sign out, and I just can't find it, because Give a Jumble Good Night was Andrew's.
Yeah, well, in his honor. Jumbled good night.
Jumbled good night.
Jumble good night.
Jumbled good night.
Good night, everybody, and I'm sorry for all of the penis jokes.
I'm not.